NFL Hard Knocks with the New York Giants is easily the best show running right now. Well, second behind the boys. But let's go ahead and get into the updated drama with Saquon Barkley and the New York Giants. The latest episode featured a conversation between New York Giants GM and Saquon Barkley. The Giants GM calls up Saquon Barkley, and Saquon Barkley is just giving these dry responses. He's like, "Hey Saquon, how you doing, brother? How you doing?" And Saquon Barkley is like, "Yeah, I'm chilling, just chilling with the fam." And the Giants GM is trying to keep the small talk going, knowing what this conversation is about. He's like, "Oh, hey Saquon, where are you at right now?" And he's like, "I'm in Jersey right now." And the Giants GM is just trying to keep the small talk going, beating around the bush. And he's like, "So how's the offseason been?" And Saquon is like, "I've been good, traveling, just trying to get back to the grind." And Saquon is clearly trying to get to the plot. Like, he's basically like, let's cut the small talk, let's get to it. So then the Giants GM finally gets to it. He finally addresses the elephant in the room, and he tells Saquon Barkley, "You know what? I think it's best if you test the market." He said, "I don't want us to go through the franchise tag thing again." He's like, "Test the market, see what your worth is, and then get back to us. And if you really want to be a Giant for life, you can get back to us. We can see if we can agree on a number." And Saquon Barkley, already probably knowing that's what was coming, is just like, "All right, appreciate it." And then the New York Giants GM was like, "Do you give me your word? Do you promise that you're going to give us a chance, that you're going to follow up with us?" And Saquon is like, "What do you mean? Like circling back?" And Joe is like, "Yeah." And Saquon is like, "I mean, I already told you where I want to be." So Saquon had no time for this conversation. And then the Giants GM is like, "Well, let's do that. I love you, man. Thank you so much for everything you did for the organization. And I'm not saying that you're not going to come back, but we know how things are. Like, whatever happens, we appreciate you in New York." And Saquon is just like, "All right, appreciate it." Boop, 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 boop. Y'all, that convo was cringy, and you could just 100% tell Saquon was done with the New York Giants already.